Let's talk about that Mets career and how it should be viewed. Jim, what do you think?
Well, I think overall favorably. I mean, certainly we know how it got off to such a really good start. By the way, he spent more time on the Mets than any other team so far in his career to today, 5 years officially. But the first two, when you get him in a trade, obviously carry them, get him basically got him to the World Series. The impact not only that he had on the lineup, but when he added to Conforto and others, any guy who hit in front of him. The next year, when they had just a one-year contract, playing for his next contract, he was an all-star at over 30 home runs. I mean, so I think, get him to the postseason back-to-back years for the first time since 99, 2000. So I think those parts are the ones that you should remember. Unfortunately, as this contract aged, it didn't end well, and those are the things that you tend to remember. But I think that, what he added to the organization overall, getting to the postseason where they did, I think, it's overall a positive, even though there was a lot of money towards the end that ended up being wasted.
For me, it's mostly positive. I can speak to that 15 team being on it, being in the clubhouse, seeing the excitement, when he comes in and some of the other guys came in as part of that trade deadline. And we just felt like, now we have the pieces. Now we can go. And this guy just put us on his back offensively and carried us to the playoffs, through the playoffs, into the World Series. It was incredible what he did. And so for me, I'm going to view his time as a Met just purely based on that 15 season of, this guy got us to the World Series. He was, without his acquisition, I don't believe that team makes it quite that far. I think we were a really good team. I think we had some really good pieces, but we needed that big-time, showtime guy who could come up with the big hits in the big spots, and that's what Yoenis Cespedes did for us.
I agree with Wrecker on that. Aside from DeGrom 2 seasons ago, I have never seen a run like Yoenis Cespedes gave the Mets in 2015. It was so electric. It was so exciting. But as positively as you have to view that season and what he did in 2016, overall, I talked about this on postgame yesterday, it was just a bizarre whirlwind, highest of highs, lowest of lows. You have those 2 seasons. You have the opt-outs of the contract, the re-signings. You have the Bohr incident. You have the coming back for one game in Yankee Stadium, hitting a home run, and then announcing you're having surgery. And then even this season, it was just such a bizarre, hey, I'm back, guys, hit that home run, a game-winning home run, and then all of a sudden opting out. The opting out is not wrong. It's just the way that he did it was so bizarre and, again, somewhat fitting of the whirlwind career that he has had with this organization.